I have heard you say when financing a QSR, make sure you pay 2% less than the cap rate for the financing. Can you elaborate?
So if you go to calculatestuff.com and you calculate the building for $1 million, let's say the cap is 8%, the financing should be 6% and no more. Why? Because if the building on $1 million cap is 8, making 80,000, your payment at 6%, you're gonna have to put 25% down payment. Even on 20-year loan, the number will still work out. You can plug in the numbers at your convenience. Anybody here, you can do calculatestuff.com, and then you can just put interest rate at 6% and see what the payment is going to. Actually, let me see if I can do it here with the, let me see, calculatestuff.com. Okay, so let me put it on the screen. How do I share? Calculatestuff.com. Give me a second. Share screen. Here we go. There we go. Okay. So this is, I love this website. It's free, by the way. And anytime I'm doing, let's say you're doing a seller carryback. I'm sorry, give me a second. Okay. Let's say you're doing with somebody a seller carryback, or you're doing anything that has to do with mortgage calculations. See the top part here, mortgage calculator. And say, it's let's first work out the basics. Let's say somebody's gonna carry $750,000. You're gonna, like Jana was asking about Puerto Rico, how can I do a deal? Let's say you're doing the deal for $1 million. You're gonna give the person 25% down payment, $250,000. They're gonna carry financing for you at for $750,000. And let's say they will carry the financing. If it's a private person, even on commercial, you can tell them, carry the financing for 30 years, okay? And forget property taxes. I don't care about that right now. I don't care about property insurance. I just want to calculate specifically. Seller carryback at 6%, they will take it all day long. And let's just, for the sake of the calculation, let's go to a January 1st calculation just to round it from the beginning of a year. Your payment, oh, I need to eliminate the comma, 750,000. So your payment is going to be about 4,500 a month. So on 750,000 loan, your payment will be 4,500 a month. So if the building is $1 million and it's making 8% cap, so it's making 80,000. So I'm going to take the calculator. I'm going to go 80,000 divided by 12 months. The building will be paying you 6,600 a month. So if you're getting income at 6,600, but your payment is 5,500, let's say even 4,000, I'm sorry, 500, let's say it's 4,600, you still have 2,000 positive cash flow. 45, 55, 65, 60, so 2,100 positive cash flow. So you see, when you get a cap rate of X, you want the financing to be 2 percentage points lower. Now, if you're getting the loan from the bank and the bank says, I'm not going to give you 30 years, I'm going to give you 25 years. Now remember, write it down. The building is making 6,600 a month. 25 years, your payment went up to 4,800 a month. You still make positive cash flow, 6,600 coming, 4,800 out for the bank. So you still, because of the 2% spread, let's even squeeze it some more. Let's say 20-year loan, because on some retail, you get some banks that do 20 years only. It's your first time, whatever, they say we're comfortable with 20 years. Boom, your payment is 5,300. But if the interest rate is 6 and the cap rate is 8, you're making it happen. Now I can calculate it. I used to calculate it at 4% interest when the cap rate was 6%. So we would buy building 6%, but the interest was 3.5 to 4. So I always wanted that 2%. So the question usually comes up, well, Sharif, I've seen in California, some buildings sell at 3.5% cap. How do they make any money? These people made money in another building. they're selling it, doing 1031 exchange, rolling the money into these triple net buildings that have long-term leases, and there is no landlord obligation. So for them, 3.5%, hey, I'm happy, I don't have to do anything. My money is safe in the building. Tenant is paying me this. I'm getting 3.5% on the profits. I started like this, it went up. And so for them, they can live on that 3.5%. It's better than a 1% that banks were paying. Today, banks are paying 4% on CDs. So all this has changed. That's why our strategy of finding a single tenant building sitting vacant and getting a tenant in it is way more valuable than any other time in the past. It beats everything. So always look for, you're going to put a down payment, you want the interest, and you want as long as possible the terms. You're going to put the interest rate at 2% lower. What if it's not 2% lower? I just got a deal that was variable interest rate, so I got a better interest rate. So variable is not so bad because it's expected that interest has to come down a little.